What's up, bros? So I had some free time and I decided to record my commentary on my first tournament of the season. Starting off, we have my first ever varsity match, and what was unique about this match was that, this tournament was that I had to wrestle up a weight class. So I typically wrestle 140 pounds, but I experimented with 150, and I missed weight, and I ended up wrestling 160 pounds. So for my first match, I got reversed a lot, and I didn't look too good in my first match. It wasn't very promising, but you see it right now. I got cheap tilted, but I tried fighting out of that, and looks like we were going out of bounds, and we just came back to wrestle because we came out of bounds. So I start sitting up right here, and in my mind I was like, oh, 160 pounds, it's pretty heavy, and he felt really heavy. So I tried my best to stand up, but that didn't work out. Just trying my best, but then again, he pulls another cheap tilt, drags me across the floor. Then try getting up again, but I got pinned on a tilt. They were doing some really fast pins, so I got pinned in that one. A little bit embarrassing. After that, I decided to just take some sad photos to lift my spirits up. All right, we're on match 2. So now I'm a little bit used to how people at 160 pounds wrestle, so I start playing a little bit more strategically. Coming up here with an Iranian lift. Yep, do it again. And I get him there. He builds to his base, but that's not a problem. Start driving up and do a standing Olympic. Kind of weird. Fall in a weird position, but I get the head and arm, and the rest is history. There's the pin. Alright, third match. This one was a long and hard match. This one took forever. It was just basically against a really tough guy who didn't like to get pinned. Since it was my first varsity tournament, I was pretty shy, so I didn't take too much shots. Just stood with the hand fighting. And that's what ended up happening. Oh. Yeah, so we're hand fighting here. I think I did take a shot. It didn't work out as well as planned. So we're just a lot of it was hand fighting. Let's see, we're starting back in the middle. He was a tough guy. All Afghanistan people are pretty tough. They're pretty good at wrestling too. Just throwing some fakes. I wasn't having any of that, so I went for a tying up. We're just playing right here. I thought maybe I could have gotten an ankle pick, but that wasn't happening. Tries to throw a fake, but didn't fool me. Round's over, so we take a quick I take a quick breather and prepare myself for the second round. Choose bottom. Well, I thought to myself, well, if I couldn't take him down, I might as well get a free point from just getting up and exploding up. That's what I do. It's really cool watching your old videos because you can see how much you improved. In the beginning of the season, I was really scared to take shots, but I think, I know. I've gotten more confident with my shooting and improved on a lot of my shooting skills. And it's really interesting to see your first matches because you can see where you improved on, where you were shy, and you can see that growth happening in your wrestling career. So yeah, we're playing really defensively. He tried getting ankle pick, but it didn't work out. trying to do that. Yep, kept trying to go for it. It just wasn't happening. This is the new round. Nope, not a new round. We just reset from out of bounds. Well, I'll just let you guys enjoy the rest of this match.
11 seconds, keep chasing him. Hey, man, keep pushing him. Now go. Get up. All right, break his hips down, good work. Work that Olympic. Get on the elbow. Lift it out. Lift the leg. On the knee. Get on the knee. Right now. Back good. Elbow high. The elbow. Forward pressure. Come back to that Olympic. Now lift the knee. Jump over here and go! Now go! Get over here! Go! Here is go! Yes, go! Are you toes? Are you toes? No, go ahead, Edgar. Get two! Crossface, now use it!
35
On
seconds.
the elbow! Knock it around! Walk around! Get to the knee! Get out front! Keep the pressure, right? Crossface!
And there it is. We won by 1 point. We're moving on to the last wrestling match of the day for third place. Funny story, while we were wrestling, my contact fell out. And I just remembered that's why I was wrestling so defensively, because I couldn't see. But anyways, we're on our last match of the day, going against this really tough wrestler. And we start in the middle, we're getting ready, I'm bouncing up, warming up, and the ref comes ready to go and start us off. Boom, we start wrestling. I instantly get into the collar tie with this guy. He's a pretty tough guy. Tried to do a slide by, but I'm not really too knowledgeable on the technique, so I didn't really work out that well. So we go back to the collar tie. Nothing's working out. Just trying to feel him at this first round, see what he's made out of, see what he likes to do, and notice he's really strong with the collar tie. Notice that we keep getting in that collar tie, so in my head I'm trying to think of an approach, a plan of attack to get this guy in. What I ended up doing was led him out of bounds, And whenever we get close out of bounds, I would try to take a shot, just in case that if it failed, there would be no consequence, and we would just be reset in the middle, which happens now.
And boom, go for another shot, and it works, but the round ends, so unfortunately I don't get my points. But that's no problem, because I get back up and I reset in the middle and waiting for the next round to capitalize on my opponent. So my opponent chooses top, so I get down on the bottom, ready to do my work, ready to get up and get some points. So the whistle blows, and oh no, actually he got a caution because he held on to me before the ref told him to get down. So boom, the ref blows the whistle, and I'm trying my best to get out. Try running out, it was a little sloppy, but in the end I got out. Now we're in neutral with me achieving 1 more point than my opponent. Now here he became a little bit aggressive, maybe because he saw that he was running really low. He didn't have a lot of points, and maybe he tried to be extra aggressive to throw me off. But in these moments I just tried staying calm and focusing on my technique. Here I was trying to do an ankle pick, but it didn't really work out because I'm not too experienced with ankle picks. So a lot of it didn't work very well. And I tried doing another slide by. However, like I said before, I was not too very experienced on these techniques. Fortunately though, my opponent didn't capitalize on it. So boom, he's coming out trying to snap me down, but at this moment I'm starting to realize that he keeps running backwards, which is really bad in wrestling. Typically you want to circle when your opponent's pushing forward, because if you're always moving backwards, you're going to get out of bounds and you're going to get a stalling call, or even worse yet, I might capitalize on it and take a shot or something, or do something to capitalize on you walking backwards. So I had that in the back of my head, and I started noticing that he just kept walking backwards. See, even here he walked backwards, doesn't really want to circle. And went out of bounds again, and we started in the middle, and I decided to capitalize on that and start pushing him out if he was not going to start circling and wrestling back, so that I could possibly get some points from him stalling too much. So right here, he tries bumping up, trying to do a duck under, but it didn't work very well. And boom, I get a sloppy ankle pick, but an ankle pick nonetheless. And he tries to hit an arm me, but fortunately, nothing happened. Just stayed close next to him, ready to lift him up at any given moment. So we get reset, and we're back in the middle wrestling. Go straight for the collar tie. Just tries to snap me down, but went out of bounds again. There seems to be some sort of injury that's going on here. Looks like he got some sort of nosebleed. And at this moment, just took some time to get on my corner and talk to my coaches about the match. Boom. Looks like he got all better now, and we're resuming our wrestling match. Any time now, at least. Okay, boom, we start. Yep, just walks back. If you're ever in a wrestling match and someone's pushing forward, do not walk back. It will not end well for you. Rather circle around your opponent and take a shot if you're going close to out of bounds. Boom. Looks like we went out of bounds again, and we started in the middle. I took a really bad shot, but fortunately he jumped right into my hands jumped right into my Iranian. But it looks like we didn't pull anything through. Oh, looks like the round ended too. And I get my choice. No, actually, no. He chose bottom and I got top and got down to business and tripping him. Now, I remember in this match, I did a lot of trips because, like I said, he had the weight advantage against me. And typically when you have the weight advantage, you don't want to, when your opponent has the weight advantage, you don't want to be doing too much heavy lifting because you're just going to get gassed out, and you really want to focus on technique and conserving your energy. And trips are a great way to bring a big guy down while conserving your energy because it's very effective and it doesn't use too much energy. So right here, we're at the bottom. I mean, he's on the floor and I'm on top trying to get a pin, but he was just pretty difficult because no matter what I was trying to do, it wasn't working. And I tried throwing some half in, but it didn't work out too well. So we just get up. Since it looked like there was a stalling call, and we get back down. Yeah. Okay, boom. Ref blows the whistle. Did a nice trip, and he fell down. Builds to his base, but not a problem. I just go back to breaking him down. But here he got a pretty good, weird move on me. Still don't know what he did, but reversed me. But fortunately, I was out of bounds, so he could not get those points, and he did not capitalize on it. That just made me be a little bit more cautious on how I was wrestling him. Boom! Right here, I get a far knee tight waist. Oh yeah, he starts banging his head because it was not pleasant. And boom! I try using all my strength for that power half, which in hindsight I should have just probably went for a different move like an armbar, but this was my first tournament of the season and I was not as experienced as I am today. Try to go for a crossface, but he builds his base, and I had pretty bad positioning right here because he just gets out because I'm putting no pressure to his base, and I mat return him, but I used a lot of my strength on that mat return. It's not good body positioning. Typically when you want to mat return, you want to be not parallel but perpendicular to their hip because it allows you to use more leverage. And that's it. The match ends. Had a couple points on him. I think it was 4-0 for one, and we won that. We got third place. So thanks for watching my commentary. I hope you have a great wrestling season and great day. God bless.